E Wade, what up, Doe? Yes, sir. I like it. I like it a lot. So, you know how I do, bro. While I'm waiting on the room, it's cricket. While I'm waiting on the room to populate, give me your thoughts. And whoever else just came in, let me know who you are, because there's no way for me to see who's here unless you say something. So whenever you come in, speak. Let me know. Let me know you here. Late? No, I logged on. Matter of fact, I logged on before the game was even over. At least on my TV. Now, mind you, I'm watching it on the app. I'm watching it on YouTube TV. So, um, might have been late for the broadcast, but it was hell, it was still time left when I logged on. At least on YouTube. This computer, man. Who else here? Who is that trying to remain a ghost? Oh, Keenan. Yeah, yeah. I'm gonna talk about him. Well, I'm gonna talk about that. All right. Just give it another couple seconds. Where everybody at? Where you at? Where you at? Matter of fact, let me make a. Hold on. I'm gonna make a post in the group. YouTube. No, no cap. We should hit up Chicago and see what they want for Teddy. Teddy who? What? What for Teddy who from Chicago? What do they? I mean, what are they willing to give us for Teddy? Is that what you're asking? Because we got Teddy. I think you mean what can we get for Teddy? Oh, okay. I'm like, no, no. Why would you do that, bro? Why? Why? So it was the reason we went and got Teddy because we need, just like everybody else, we need a solid backup. We need a solid backup quarterback. So golf goes down. We got rid of Teddy. No, no, that's their problem. That's their problem. What do they have that we need? What? Like give me a player or position that the Bears have that we need to give up our backup quarterback, which is probably the best, arguably the best backup. No, 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 no. You don't give up your backup quarterback for draft picks when you 5-1. Are you kidding me? So that means golf goes down. The whole season is down the drain. Why would you what? Why would you do that? And you 5-1? Now, if we wasn't in first place in the division and we had nothing to lose, then maybe. But we in the driver's seat. One play without a good backup quarterback could literally flush the whole season down the toilet. Oh, never mind. That explains a lot. All right, I'm gonna go ahead and get started. What up, though, Lions fans, and welcome to the Week 6 edition of my Lions vlog. So, we all saw it, man. We got it done today. We got it done 20-6 over the Tampa Bay Bucks in yet another defensive masterpiece. Now, with that said, I do understand that Baker Mayfield missed a few throws, but at the same time, Baker Mayfield missed throws because our pressure was in his face all day long. When the season started, at least the first two games, Kansas City, Seattle, we're like, man, we ain't got no pass rush, bro. And once again, like I've said the past few weeks, Aaron Glenn has made the adjustments. He's blitzing, he's standing hutch up, and we're getting pass rush now. And that pass rush is helping us out on the back end, right? It seems like the secondary played with their hair on fire today. I mean, Cam Sutton played a hell of a game. I saw a few very nice plays that he made, especially that last one on that last drive in the end zone. That was a touchdown, and he broke that up. Jerry Jacobs, shout out to that young man. He's played exceptionally well the past 2 weeks. When he was looking like the weak link in our secondary, I mean, he still is, but when he was looking like a liability in our secondary the past few weeks, Jerry Jacobs has played exceptionally well the past 2 weeks. So shout out to him. Our defense, Alex Anzalone today, man, look, Thor played one hell of a game. I saw one play where it was a run play, and he just blew the tackle up and pushed him into the ball carrier and made the tackle. I was like, whoa, whoa, where'd that come from? So, shout out to, sorry about that. I forgot to mute my phone before I started. So shout out to Thor, man. I've always called him Thor. He looked, without the helmet and his hair down, he looked just like Thor. But shout out to him. Captain Jack Campbell. I told y'all, we got one. We got one. Man, look. For a guy his size to be 6'4", 260 pounds, the way he scrapes the line of scrimmage and flows to the ball and finishes tackles, like I told y'all last week, y'all wait until Jack Campbell really gets acclimated to the defense. Right now, he's just out there and he's all over the place. And he's playing a lot more. Yeah. Anzalone is having a great season, man. He is. He's having a good season. I don't know if everybody knows what's going on with his parents. His parents are in Israel. I don't know if that's motivating him or whatever the case may be, but Anzalone is balling this season. I can't even hate on. Did they come home? Okay, good. Maybe that's it. But Anzalone has been playing his behind off this year, so shout out to him. Hutch was kind of quiet today, but that's okay. That's why we got 10 other people on the field. Okwara, I saw Okwara making some plays, getting some pressures on the QB. So it was just an overall excellent defensive effort today, man. Like, the defense really, really did their thing today against a formidable offense. A formidable offense. I mean, Tampa Bay was 3-1. You know, they beat some decent teams. They've scored points. Mike Evans and Baker Mayfield have been playing well together this year. Baker Mayfield is actually having a decent season. And we shut him down. Now again, he missed a couple of throws. He missed Godwin on one in I think the first quarter. That was for sure a touchdown. But no, Tampa Bay has a better than decent defense. That is a very good defense. Tampa Bay has they almost got the same defense from the Super Bowl team. They only missing a few guys, but that's predominantly the same Super Bowl from the defensive year. You know, I mean from the Super Bowl year, what, 2 years ago? Well, I guess 3 years ago now. But yeah, Tampa Bay is not a bad team at all, man. You know, so I mean they first place. They're another first place team. You know, so we can say we beat somebody. I mean, granted, they're not a contender. They're not somebody who I feel like is gonna make any noise in the grand scheme of things come playoff time. But they were 3-1 and a first place team. So okay. And again, like I've been telling y'all the past few weeks, that's also an interconference game, which the way it's looking right now, we should have the division in our back pocket. Like it's no reason, and I'm not counting it. I know better. But what I'm saying is the way things are going right now, we should have, well, that's what I just said. I said it's an interconference win. We should have the division in our back pocket, but if it comes down to the wild card, or when it comes down to seeding, that's where these conference games make a difference. You're not humble. Hey, you know what? I'm gonna tell you like this, and I was gonna get to that, but since you brought it up, I'll say this. So let me finish that one thought. These conference games matter. We've only lost one game, period, and it's happened to be a conference game. But even if we win the division, the conference record is going to matter when it comes to seeding. So it's good that we are beating these NFC teams. Okay, now let's talk about the humble pie. So we're up 20-6 with like 8 minutes to go in the game, and we got the ball. And I said, no, I'm sorry, Tampa has the ball. And I said, we get a stop here, we win this game. And now, mind you, it's 8 minutes left in the game, and we're only up 2 scores. And I said, man, if we get a stop here, this game is over. And it wasn't until like 2 plays later when I thought about it, and I said, wait a minute. Did I just say that the Lions got a game that I felt comfortable enough to say, if we get this stop with 8 minutes to go in the game, we win? The fact I've never in my life felt confident enough to say, we got this game with 8 minutes left in the game, and we're only up 2 scores. Tell me I'm lying. I was like, wow, that definitely is a culture shift. I felt comfortable saying, we got this with 8 minutes to go in the game. Man, exactly. Wait, what up though, OB? Yeah, man. I mean, it's different. It's different, bro. It's different. I was considering turning the game off because of that comfort at 8 minutes. Now, I wasn't going to do that. I mean, I got to watch it through so I can do the vlog, but I knew I had another iPhone cord. Anyway, yeah. So the SOL, I think this is it, man. I think the tide has turned. I think I think we got a different feel now, bro. Like, we feel differently about this team. We feel more confident in our team than we have in, I can't remember how long. At least I do. I'll speak for myself. At least I do. You know, it's like every week we watch the games and we know that we can play, but tell me I'm lying. Y'all here in the comments, tell me if I'm lying. Every week we watch the game, at some point we still waiting for the bottom to fall out. Tell me I'm not the only one. And they just keep winning. And they keep winning impressively. This is the, third game in a row where there was no stress at the end of the game? You might say 4 if you count Atlanta. But Green Bay, we were good. Carolina, we were good. Today, we were good. This is three for sure, possibly 4 games in a row where there was no stress. We were like, okay, we can breathe. We got this one. Out of 6. The culture is different, bro. It's different. So so I talked about the defense. Let's talk about the offense, man. So Jared Goff was, now before I start talking about stats, let's talk about something that I've addressed in previous vlogs, that it was like the Seattle game. Goff made one mistake and nobody helped him out. Okay. Goff made a couple of bad throws today. He made a bad throw behind Josh Reynolds. Josh is going this way. The ball is like 2 feet behind him, and he like contorted his body to make a catch, right? That's what I'm talking about. Give your quarterback a little leeway till he doesn't have to play. It used to be with us, Jared Goff had to play, even when we had Matthew Stafford, our quarterbacks had to play a perfect game in order for us to win. And now, exactly, Goff was a little bit off today. A little bit. He's a little bit off today. But guys made plays to pick him up. Let's talk about our running back situation. I see somebody is in my head. Let's talk about the running back situation. Demo, I'm gonna be honest with you, my boy. You're starting to look real swifty right now with these injuries. You're starting to look real swift-like, my boy. And what do I mean by that? When you on the field, you a monster. But you ain't on that field enough for me. Every time we turn around, this was your problem in Chicago. This is why Chicago got rid of you. We took a chance on you. Now come on, bro. All these little tic-tac injuries. Stop this. You looking real swift like. Now, speaking of that, let's talk about Craig Reynolds. I want to say either the first or second play in the game, he made a hell of a block on Amon-Ra's touchdown catch. Josh Reynolds, and put a pin in Josh Reynolds. Josh Reynolds made a great block to seal the edge on that play. And I see Amon-Ra one-on-one with a DB, and I just see 13 come out of nowhere and absolutely blow this DB up. That's what I'm talking about, bro. Those are the things we have not seen in previous Lions seasons. Guys playing hard, playing tough. You know what I'm talking about? Blew homeboy up. And Amon-Ra just dancing to the end zone. You know what I mean? Yes. And Craig Reynolds is giving us quality touches. Now, he's a downgrade from Montgomery. Of course he is. He's our third string running back, right? As we know, Gibbs is still out. But for a third string running back, I think he's playing very well. He not doing anything spectacular, but he ain't costing us either. If you're the third string running back, all I need you to do is not get tackled behind the line of scrimmage and not turn the football over. If you're just doing that, you're doing your job as a third string running back, especially with our passing attack. Sam Laporta, yes, we got one. Again, we got one. But Goff was a little bit off today. Even though his numbers don't look like he was off because guys made plays for him. But if you watched him throw the ball, he was a tad off today. He was okay. I had it up, but then it went away. Goff was 30 of 44 for 353 yards, 2 tubs, no interceptions. That's 115.9, basically 116 QBR, which is excellent, right? Rushing, the running game, like I said, Craig Reynolds was only 10 carries for 15 yards, which ain't but 1.5 a carry. His long was 8. But again, you ain't turning the ball over. And you blocking. Fine. That'll work. Demo, of course, he had a short day, 6 for 14. I like this Divine guy. Again, none spectacular, but he's getting positive yardage and he's holding on to the football. I'll take for a guy that just came up from the practice squad. I'll take that. Khalif, okay, well that was a reverse. Now, nothing spectacular there. Now, Bucks, Mayfield was 19 of 37, which is barely over 50%. An interception for a 61 QBR. Man, that's because of the pressure. And the pressure allowed our secondary to cover better than they've covered all season. So this is what I always say. We can blame the secondary all we want, but O'Bannon, you a DB, you can't cover all day. The average DB can only cover for maybe 2 to 3 seconds. The average play is only 4 seconds. The average NFL play or football play only lasts 4 seconds. The average DB can only cover 2 to 3 seconds. But if you got a pass rush to break up the rhythm of the offense that allows your defenders, your defensive backs, to be in position for longer, which gives them a better chance of making a play. And that's what happened today. DBs were actually making plays. And even when guys caught the football, they were there to make the tackle. Why? Because of the pressure. Sped up the offense. Pass rush makes the difference in every aspect of a football game. And since we've been getting a good rush on the passer, the other two, same thing about Anzalone and Jack Campbell and all those guys. When you got a pass rush and your linebackers can just float and make tackles, it makes a difference. When you got a pass rush and your DBs can cover, it makes a difference. Pass rush is the key on defense. The end. That's it. Right? And that's what happened today. We was in Baker Mayfield's face all day. So I'm very impressed with that. E-Way say CR is my guy. I told you LA that I liked him. Oh, he told me in LA. Yeah, you did. You did say that Craig Reynolds was a good find. And he was. He's good for his role. He's good for a second, third string guy. I'll take that. But J-Mo, getting ahead of myself. Demo and Gibbs, I need one of y'all back next week. Reynolds and Divine, those guys are good as backups or spell guys, but I'm not trying to play a whole game with them. Now, Demo, I don't know what's up with your ribs, but you better put some water on that damn, as Pops said in Friday. J-Mo, Gibbs, I need you back. I need one of y'all back next week now. So now, let's talk about Mr. Jameson Williams. I've been saying that he needs to show me something. Now, on that one pass that Goff threw, the first pass I believe that Goff threw to him where looked like the ball might have kind of slipped out of his hands and J-Mo didn't come back to it and it fell short. I was very frustrated with him after that. But then maybe 2-3 plays. And then the very next play, Laporta drops the ball. And I posted in the group, I was like, yo, we lying right now. So we lioned, and if I'm not mistaken, we had a holding call that drive too. So we had a holding call and 2 drops on that drive. And then on 3rd down, he goes deep to J-Mo. Now, again, another bad pass. That was another bad pass by Goff. But J-Mo adjusted to it. I mean, he looking inside, ball's not there, turns to the outside, ball is there. And then he spun back around and made the catch and held on to it. So he made up for it. He made up for the drop or the pass that he didn't catch. He made up for it. All right. But I still need to see more of that. I still need more. I feel like we need to find a way to get him the football in space. Now, I know in Alabama, he was a 9 guy. He was a 9 guy. He was a guy that you could sit on a 9 and just throw it up and he was going to get it. But as I've stated last year, and I still hold to that, while Goff is playing well for us, Goff still does not have the arm to hit J-Mo 50, 60 yards, 40, 50, 60 yards down the field. And we saw that today. Goff just don't, and it's okay. Tom Brady didn't have the greatest arm, deep ball arm. Everybody don't. You know what I mean? Goff just does not have the deep ball arm to run J-Mo on 9s. That was a hell of a catch on a very poorly thrown football. We need to find more creative ways to get J-Mo the football in space and not just throw deep to him, because that ain't going to work with Goff. It's not going to work. You know, so, yeah. Who else did I want to talk about? I think that's about everybody I wanted to talk to. But this team, listen, look at the schedule coming up now. So next week we go to Baltimore. All right, O'Bannon, I think you're going, right? So Baltimore's 4-2, and Baltimore has Lamar Jackson, which we traditionally have had trouble with running quarterbacks. And I don't see it being any different next week. We have to contain Lamar Jackson. That's really all we got to do for their offense. You know, Dobbins is out for the season, you know, their star running back. We just need, and wide receiver wise, nobody to be afraid of. Their tight end is good, but receiver wise, nobody to fear. We have to contain Lamar Jackson. Now, I'm not even going to talk about our offense, because I've still yet to see a defense in the National Football League that I feel like can stop our offense when everybody's healthy. When we're healthy, I feel like we might be the best offense in the league behind the Kansas City Chiefs, if I'm gonna just call it what it is. I don't see too many. 49 is okay, I get it, but our offense is nobody can stop our offense but us. I honestly believe that. We make mistakes like this, like I just said. We had one drive, we had a holding call, 2 drop passes. We kill ourselves. I haven't seen a defense in 6 games. I have not seen a defense actually stop us. We stop ourselves. So I'm not worried about that. Defense is playing better. If we can contain Lamar Jackson, we'll beat Baltimore. No problem. No problem. Then after that, we got the Raiders at the crib. I see no problems there. And if I'm not mistaken, I believe Jimmy G went down today. Didn't Jimmy Garoppolo get hurt today? Oh, yikes, yeah. Yeah. Jimmy G had a back injury and was taken to the hospital. So the Raiders will be down to their backup quarterback today. Justin Jackson, him and Justin Fields. Yeah, Justin Fields. Let me see. Wade say it's Justin. Yes, yes, we do got Justin Jackson. I think we still got him. Let me see. I believe we still got Justin Jackson, the guy from the Chargers, right? Yeah, he's on our practice squad. So move him up, especially if Jameer and Demo, if neither one of them is gonna be healthy, we're gonna have to move him up. Well, let's see. Or is he on the active roster? Okay. Yeah, he's on our practice squad. So yeah, next man up. And that's another thing I want to talk about. I want to talk about our depth. We got so many guys out, and our team is really, really plug and play. Like on the defensive side, we had CJ go out. We had CJ go out. Kirby Joseph stepped right in, did his thing. While Cam Sutton was out, Jerry Jacobs had some rough spots, but he held it down enough, right? Offensively, who's that guy that started at left guard today? With the African name, like who is that? But guess what? Homeboy played well. You know what I mean? Like Decker has been injured. Guys are playing hurt. We're plugging in guys that, we're bringing up guys from the practice squad, like this Divine guy who's giving us quality minutes. I like the way we are plugging and playing guys in the place of injured guys, and it's working out. That's a plus because we're going to need that depth going into the second half of the season and into the playoffs. My bad, O'Bannon. I said it. I said the P word. My bad. But, it is what it is, man. But yeah, it's literally, I'm just going to say it. It's literally no excuse for us not to make the playoffs this year. None. Our division is garbalicious. Our division is horrid. Horrid. So, it is what it is, bro. But, don't nobody else on our schedule scare me, man. It doesn't. Nobody. Ravens, Raiders, Chargers, 2-2. Bears, Packers, we already beat them. Saints, Bears again, Vikings, Cowboys. No, literally nobody else on our schedule worries me. Maybe Dallas, but I'll tell you like this, dog. It is no reason why we should not finish. I almost made another mistake, oh man. I almost gave you a record prediction. I'm getting ahead of myself. My bad. I ain't gonna say it. But nobody else on our schedule worries me. Nobody. We should be fine. And we still winning despite all the injuries. That's the part. We still impressively. Yeah, Baltimore is not going to be a cakewalk, but we just got to stop Lamar Jackson and block Patrick Queen. That's it. They got one guy on each side of the ball that worries me. You got Queen on defense. Now, B-Moore is at Baltimore. It's at Baltimore. I'll be home for the Monday night game against the Raiders. Booked my flight last week, so me and my guy Nard will be there. I usually go home for the home opener, but it was on my birthday this year, and I didn't want to travel on my birthday. So my one home game this year will be the Monday night game. So, and still probably go to New Orleans. Like I told y'all before, New Orleans and Dallas, those are day trips. So ain't really gonna cost me nothing. So, but yeah, that's another reason. Yeah, exactly, bro. Winning despite injuries used to be a time if we lost. Like, remember how good we was certain years with Stafford? Then as soon as we got hurt, we was in the toilet. As soon as he got hurt, we was in the toilet. Now I still feel like that way if Golf get hurt. We gotta protect Golf. That's why when Keenan earlier was like, I don't think you was here yet, O'Bannon. Keenan was like, yeah, man, we should try to trade Teddy to the Bears. I'm like, for what? If Golf goes down and Teddy steps in, I still feel confident. If we don't got a backup, we toast, bro. Is that the living jiving? What up, bro? You gonna be at the Raiders game? We gonna have to hook up for sure, my bro. I'll be in. I fly. Well, I think I'm flying in Sunday morning. I'm flying standby. I got the plug. I got a Southwest plug, so I'm flying standby. So my plan is to be in town Sunday morning. So hopefully I can get on that first flight and get there. So that's that with that. If not, then we're gonna be at a tailgate before the game. So if I can't get with you on on Sunday, then we'll just hook up at some tailgate on Monday. Yep. So that's about all I got, man. That's about all I got. I got some people. I got some people in some company, and I'm about to go watch this baseball game. You know, ALCS. Y'all know I'm a baseball guy too. So great, go watch this ALCS, man, and chill with the family. And that's a wrap. I have folks over in the man cave, so I missed all the stuff in the group. So what up, son? You just got here, Nard? Yeah, so my family came over, OB. So I was actually driving. I had a basketball. Y'all know I officiate basketball too. I had a basketball clinic, a basketball officiating clinic this morning. You know, basketball guys ain't got no respect for football. I'm like, why would y'all do a basketball officiating clinic from 12 to 3 on a Sunday in October? No respect for us football guys, man. But and thankfully, God is good because it just so happened that we had a late game this week. So if we'd have played at 12, I wouldn't have been able to watch it. Well, it's 12 my time. It's 1 most of your time. But thankfully, we had a late game. So I was driving. So I heard like the first half of the first quarter. By the time the second quarter got started, I was at the crib. So I got to watch it from the second quarter on. Son, you always missing it, man. And one more thing before I let y'all go. Did y'all hear the crowd? So Tampa Bay had the ball first. And for a second, I forgot they was at home. It was so loud. So it sounded like another Detroit takeover to me. Sounded like we was deep out there. So, yeah, I was like, man, it's mighty loud. Because like I said, I was driving, so I couldn't see. But I'm listening. I'm like, it's mighty loud for them to be at the crib while they got the football. And then, we taking over, bro. Yes, sir. Yep. So, yeah, man. Playoffs been crazy this year. Rule changes really. Yes. As a major baseball fan, I really like the new rules. I like the pitch count, the pitch clock, I should say. I like the each pitcher has to face at least 2 batters. I like that. It's speeding the game along. Baseball games were getting to be 3+ hours. So I really like now. When they get rid of the shift, it'll be complete. But I do like the more steals. Like old school. Guys don't hardly steal no more because all guys really do now is hit home runs. That's it. Everybody's so big and strong nowadays. Ain't no more speed demons like back in the day when we had the Ricky Hendersons, the Kenny Loftons, the Tony Phillips, God rest his soul, the speed demons. We don't have that no more. Now we got a bunch of guys just hitting the ball 450 feet. So to see guys actually stealing bases is a treat, you know. Yep. So that's it, man. I'm gonna go ahead and watch this game. So O'Bannon, go live or something at the game, bro. Plug in, go live in the group from the stadium. I love to see when people go to different games at different locations. Go live, man. 49ers and Eagles lost. Okay, so now we on the same playing field. We got the same record as the two best teams in the conference. Level playing field. Do y'all understand? Do y'all realize that we are one overtime loss away from being the number one seed in the NFC in week 6, going into week 7? Do y'all realize that? Man, look, I feel good about the season, y'all. I do. I'm remaining humble, O'Bannon, but I just feel good about this season. I do feel good about this season. I'm liking it. And ain't no particular player just balling. Like, nobody's carrying us. It's a complete team effort. We didn't have Amon-Ra. We still won. We didn't have Demo. We still won. We didn't have J-Mo. We still won. That's the thing, bro. We are winning with mixed match players, bro. It's a complete team effort. We ain't got no superstars. We might not even have a player make the Pro Bowl. Or All-Pro. Pro Bowl don't mean much these days. We might not even have an All-Pro player. You know what I'm saying? It's a complete team effort, man, and that's what I like about this team. Back in the day, we had Barry. Barry carried us. Then we had Megatron. Megatron carried us. Say what y'all want. Matthew Stafford carried us a few years. There's nobody carrying this team. Everybody is doing their part. Even bench guys, even backups, even guys coming off the practice squad. Everybody's doing their part. I'm gonna save money for later. Yeah, so like how Baltimore is for you, quick drive. That's Dallas and New Orleans for me. And like I said, if I get these tickets with this plug that I might have, it's really gonna be basically all I gotta pay for is parking and food. It's like a free trip. And gas, Yeah, man. We got a complete team. Everybody's doing their part, bro. And the unsung hero of this team, dog, on offense is Mr. Josh Reynolds. And I told y'all that. And I didn't realize this until they said it. Going into this game, every one of his catches was either a touchdown or a first down. I told y'all last season, Josh Reynolds is our guy. And I thought they was going to cut him. I thought they was going to cut Josh, but they brought him back, and he's paying dividends, bro. He's paying dividends to complement Amon-Ra. Khalif Raymond stepping up. You know what I'm saying? I like it, man. I like it. Give him 3 years when Campbell got hired. You did. You said that. You did. I didn't buy in at first. I was like, yeah, okay. Another coordinator, rah-rah guy, whoop-de-doo. And O'Bannon, what was the word? Dan Campbell is a buffoon. That was the word. And guess what? His first year, he was. He was. He was trying too hard his first year. But then he started hiring football guys and started... I knew he was a buffoon when he took the play calling away from Anthony Lynn. A Super Bowl champion play caller. That's when I knew he was tripping. But when he finally calmed down and humbled himself and let his guys do their jobs, when he hired Ben Johnson and Aaron Glenn, when he let those guys do their job, voila, look what happens. All you have to do is make decisions and manage your team. That's what a head coach is supposed to do. Heck, like everybody ain't Andy Reid. Everybody can't be the head coach and call the plays. Everybody can't do that. Why do you think Eric Bieniemy ran away from Kansas City? Because Andy Reid was calling, oh, Eric Bieniemy is this great offensive coordinator. No, he wasn't. Andy Reid called those plays, and we all know that. At least I know that. That was Andy Reid's deal. So, but everybody can't do that. And once Dan Campbell started letting his guys do their job, magically, now we got a good team. And all he has to do is manage the team and make decisions. And rah-rah, which he's excellent at. That's it. He has chemistry with 16. Yeah. If you're talking about Josh Reynolds, yeah. He was the one who told them to bring Josh in. He was like, yo, that's my guy from LA. We got chemistry. Let's bring him in. And he's paid dividends for us. And here's the scariest part about this whole team. We ain't paying nobody. Ain't nobody making no money with us. Now, we're going to have to pay Goff, especially if we make a good run this year. We make a pretty good playoff run, win a playoff game, NFC Championship, whatever. We're going to have to pay Goff. But outside of that, we ain't paying nobody. So it used to be we didn't have the money and we had money and we sucked. Then it was we got a team that people want to come to, but we ain't got no money to pay them because we got Matthew Stafford holding up all the money. But now this is a desired destination and we got money to pay free agents. Guys are going to want to come here now and we got money to pay them. This is just the beginning. It's just the beginning, bro. Wait till next year. Wait till these big name free agents start rolling in. No, wait, really? Are you and Keenan sitting somewhere smoking together? Where y'all at? And what y'all smoking? I need to hit that, whatever y'all smoking. What is wrong with y'all, man? Are you kidding me? I hope you was. Whew, you scared me. You scared me, man. We've been knowing each other too long for you to be playing like that. But yeah, no, we're gonna. Goff ain't even 30. What is he like? 27, 28, if that. Bro, he's 28. So he still got some years. I never said that. Keep Goff elite. No, I'm just talking about what you said about the quarterback position in general. So one of y'all saying get rid of Teddy, and the other one saying let Teddy play. I think I got a bot. Yep, as usual. All right, got rid of that bot real quick. Yeah, and dog. You a jerk, O'Bannon. Dog, who is? All right, that person is gone. Oh man, you a jerk, bro. Yeah, but no, I like everything just the way we got it. And look, I did. I bounced it twice and it kept coming back. I had to put him in timeout. That's the only way to work. But our nucleus is young. Goff is only 28. Demo is mid-20s. Amon-Ra is early 20s. Our nucleus is young, bro. And I wouldn't do nothing different. Laporta's a rookie. Gibbs, rookie. Offensive line is young for the most part. No, don't change nothing. We got a good young nucleus. Roll with that. Now, unless we make a splash free agent signing, other than that, no. I'm good. I'm good with what we got. Now, could we use some more depth at certain positions? Of course. But our starters, I'm fine. We just need Demo to stay healthy. That's what's disrupting the flow of our offense. I mean, this man carried the ball 30 times against Green Bay. When's the last time you saw an NFL back carry the ball 30 times? I think Hooker like 25, and he only a rookie because he had 2 redshirt seasons. He got redshirted when he got there, and then he got redshirted. He had a medical red shirt. What was the strike, Nard? Yeah, Hooker is 25. He's a 25-year-old rookie. But like I say, he had 2 medical red shirts. Only 2 red shirts. Yeah, so Hooker is only 3 years younger than Goff. Which, I mean, 3 years is that's a long time in sports. But all right, man. That's it, man. I'm gonna let y'all roll. I'm gonna go watch this baseball game. And that's it, man. So 5-1, tied for the best record in all of football. That's crazy to say going into week 7. Tied for the best record in football, 5-1, sitting firmly at number 1 in our division. It was nothing else we could ask for. We just got to get. I pointed. I did say that, didn't I? Ooh, that's bad. That is a strike. But I'm happy, man. I got nothing to complain about. Just hopefully these injuries, we need to get healthy. When's our bye week? Last thing, when's our bye week? I wish it was this week. Dang, our bye ain't till. Did we already have a bye? 22nd, 30th. So our bye is after the Raiders game. Okay, so our bye is after the Monday night game. We need a bye. Yeah, we need a bye. Like, this would have been a good week for the bye with all these injuries. But other than the injury bug, I'm content and happy with where we are right now. I'm straight, no complaints. All right, man. Thank y'all for coming through. I'll holler at y'all. And as always, go Lions.